One of my favorite things about walking through a beautiful garden is being enveloped by its scents. This is how we're achieving that. So walking down here in our circle garden, this is where we're going to be doing a lot of our entertaining, and we've got 3 plants currently that are giving us amazing fragrance. Number 1 is this Arabian jasmine. This is going to get about 8 feet tall, giving us amazing scents in the late summer. And then we have 2 of those planted right up against our wall. So when people are sitting here enjoying a cocktail, they'll be surrounded by this beautiful scent behind them. These also get this very minuscule white yellowish flower. So it's mostly a foliage plant, but the perfume on this thing is out of this world. Another pollinator favorite is the butterfly bush. We've got 3 of her over here. She's a beautiful lavender color. This one is the Buzz Magenta Butterfly bush variety. And this one loves full sun. This one only gets about 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide, and it's super drought tolerant once it's established. But pollinators go crazy over these blooms. And these smell so sweet. Once again, this is right behind our seeding wall. And so this will get a nice mounding shrub with beautiful blooms and amazing pollinator action and amazing scents. And mind you, this rosemary is going to get pretty tall, so you won't be able to see this road behind us. And it'll be a very secluded feel with these Australian willows here. And to the left of our butterfly bushes, we've got our lilac here. Struggled a little bit during our heat wave, but this is a beautiful purple lavender color called the blue sky lilac. And this one here doesn't get super tall, only 10 feet tall by 6 feet wide. And this one is a zone 3 to 8. We got a partial sun to full sun variety. So this one does tolerate partial sun because all these trees that we planted eventually are going to cast some afternoon shade on this. So this will it'll be okay with being in part sun. But springtime, this thing is going to burst into blooms and provide, again, in our circle garden, beautiful scents in this corner here. An amazing if you live in a place with alkaline soil, lilacs actually love alkaline soil. I feel like a lot of our plants in our gardens prefer acidic soil, but this one actually thrives in alkaline soil. So we kind of went over, starting from right, moving on to the left. We've got the jasmine over here, got the butterfly bushes here, got our lilac here, and now we're adding to the party. Joe's already getting at it, starting to clear it up. We've got some amazing things here to fill in this space here that are going to provide 2 seasons of amazing scent. So we've got these gardenias. We've got 4 of them. These are the Veitchii gardenias. It's an evergreen shrub, and these get about 4 feet by 4 feet, and they've got this beautiful, that's my cocktail. I'm enjoying this moment. They've got this beautiful glossy green foliage, which is a real nice standout from other more matte foliage varieties. And they probably have like a 2-inch like double bloom on them, and they have this beautiful like creamy soft vanilla scent that perfumes the air in the summer. So this is going to be an amazing spot to be down in the summer months when we're having some summer get-togethers, friends over, and this whole back hill right here is gonna be covered in them. Real nice scent flowing on over here. These are a more temperate plant. They don't like a ton of sun. They do like some afternoon protection. We had some of these at our last house and they got dappled sun and they loved their life. So I'm really excited about these. And then, and finally to add to our winter arsenal, we've got some Camellia sasanquas. And this variety here is the white dove variety. It's a smaller variety. It doesn't get super tall like the other ones do. I think this one only gets a maximum of 6 feet, I read up. And it actually has kind of a drooping, almost weeping habit as it grows. You can kind of see a branch here starting to do it. So they kind of grow up and then kind of down. So I'm hoping it'll be kind of a graceful effect, but these are amazing plants. There's japonicas and then there's sasanqua camellias. This is the sasanqua variety. Sasanquas have a little bit smaller leaf like this, and their blooms are actually a little bit smaller as well. The japonicas have a fairly more dramatic show, but the amazing thing about these is they have a really awesome scent to them. So these, some of them are budded up. This is a white variety, so we're kind of doing a moon garden vibe over here. So we're gonna have white flowers here in the early winter, late fall on these. The gardenias are gonna be a summer bloomer, and then we've got some fun texture plants for the front. These ones here are a flax. These are a variegata lily flax. And if I can find one, the blooms on them, they actually have blue blooms. These ones aren't open yet, but they're pretty dark blue, almost a dark purple. But these will grace the front of the pathway here. And since this is a little bit more of a darker corner, adding a white variegated plant really does pop, and it kind of pulls over the lighter colors that we have. So if you're looking for something to brighten up a shady spot, try to go for whites or lighter colors, and it'll definitely lighten it up, especially if you have any kind of Malibu lighting or overhead lighting, market lights and stuff. That white really does reflect the light that you already have. Also moonlight, that's also why they're called moon gardens. They reflect that light from the white color and they actually lighten up your garden. So we are going to tackle this. So it's a couple days later, and I finished up this area down here. We put up some mulch and tacked them into our drip lines, but it's the morning right now. Good morning. And I just wanted to show you guys kind of what this area looks like in the morning and why I think these plants are going to do really well. So we did have some pretty high winds, so I have to come down here and clean up some of this brush. We have some tumbleweeds that came in through here. And then don't mind our construction leftovers, but this early morning sun right here comes in and kind of graces all these. So it's going to be really nice in the morning, and then in the afternoon all of this is going to shade the plants down here. But one of the gardenias opened. Kind of wanted to show you guys. Look how pretty that is. And they smell so good. It smells really good though. We had another one right here too, pop open. This one's kind of on its way out, but they've got a ton of new growth in only a couple days. And they're all budded up. The gardenias might be a little confused because the warm weather is still here, but I'm hoping that the camellias open up in a few weeks maybe. The buds look pretty small, but I think it's gonna look really nice. And we got all of the little flax lilies in. Yeah, I'm loving their life. But this little area is really coming together.